Amnesty International has held a meeting with the leadership of Parliament over the presence of the death sentence in the statute books. The human rights group is asking Parliament to speed up processes to expunge the death penalty.
In 1993, Ghana has not applied or carried out any executions, but the law still exists. This is why Amnesty International wants the country to abolish the death penalty law in its entirety. So far, 105 countries have abolished the death penalty globally.
We would like Ghana to take the ultimate step of abolishing for all crimes and not reserving it for exceptional crimes or heinous crimes or whatever category of crime. We also encountered cases of people who were sentenced to death for things, crimes which in our view, having assessed the situation and assessed the facts, may at best constitute manslaughter. But because in Ghana the death penalty is mandatory, these people have been sentenced to death. It's just best to do away with the punishment and replace it with terms of imprisonment.
The Speaker of Parliament, Professor Michael Quay, said the House will look into the matter.
Very glad if you will also address us on this matter, because otherwise the argument will not fly in the long run. The mere fact that the state has not found it necessary to execute you as a criminal doesn't entitle you to translate that into a right. Those arguments will show. In other words, it's an act of clemency rather than a human right of yours. Honestly, in view of these developments, we Africans too are very concerned about certain things that may appear merely intellectual, but which become very, very practical.
In the wake of mob actions in the country, the Deputy Minority Leader, Mr. James Savage, urged the human rights group to also educate people on their responsibilities and laws governing mob action. A delegation from the College of Sustainable Transformation and Development also called on the Speaker at the end of their 5-week leadership training program. Their mission was to brief the Speaker on their activities and programs, some of which would be beneficial to Parliament. The Deputy Majority Leader, Madam Sarah Adjoasafo, urged the College to come up with capacity-building programs for women in Parliament. Professor Michael Quay also held discussions with the 4th Deputy Speaker of the Burkina Faso's National Assembly, Monsieur Ousseini Tamburu. He extended an invitation to Professor Michael Quay to attend the upcoming inauguration of their National Assembly. The Speaker seized the opportunity to call for more collaboration and also proposed the establishment of a West African Electoral Commission to facilitate electoral processes in the sub-region.